Hello, Algebra Readiness. Tonight's homework assignment is out of your Week 20 packets, and you are working on pages 14 and 15 for homework. Let me go over a few of these with you just to give you a little bit of extra assistance. I want to remind you that of particular interest are 4, 5, and 6 on this page, because that's what your highlighted review quiz is going to look like. You've got your fraction, your decimal, and your percent. I want to remind you to change a decimal to a percent. You move that decimal over 2 spaces. That gives you 2.3%. Now to turn it into a fraction, you name that decimal. And you see that I see a 23 here, so I'm going to write 23. And I see that it's 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places means hundredths. So, thousandths. 1, 2, 3. So 23 over 1,000. Okay, so that's a quick way to go from your decimal to your percent and your fraction. Now looking at 11/20ths, I see that I can easily change that 20 into 100, and that will help us figure out what a percent is, because a percent is a number over 100. How do we change a 20 into 100? You multiply by 5. And then whatever you do to the denominator, you need to do to the numerator. 11 times 5, well, that gives you 55. So that's 55%. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and erase this so it's not so confusing and in the way. A little bit of that. Okay, so there's our 55. Now, just like we went from our decimal to our fraction by naming it, I know that I have 55 over 100, and the proper way to say that is 55 hundredths. So that's going to be 55, and it ends in the hundredths place. So that would be your decimal portion. Another way to get there is to take your percent, take your decimal, move that over 2 spaces, and there's your 0.55, your 55 hundredths. So there's more than one way to get there. So there goes help with tonight's homework assignment. There goes 5 and 6. Let me jump down here to problem number 10, because we are talking a little bit about ratios here. It says there's 24 boys and 18 girls in Mr. Smith's class. What is the ratio of boys to girls? Well, we have a 24 to 18, and we talked about 3 different ways to write that. You can also use a fraction, or you can actually use the word to. So that's 3 different ways to write that ratio. All right. That's help for tonight's homework. See you tomorrow.